and welcome to the 3
Eagle
Xperience.
My name is Brandon Gunder.
I'm Isaac Payne.
And I'm Steve Schrankel.
Well, first podcast located in downtown Ashland, Ohio at the beautiful, expensive Ashland University.
You mean Trashland University?
My bad. Trashland University.
Exactly.
Where they own you.
Yeah, can't even die. They just pass it on to your parents. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, I mean the loans are just insane. I mean you're paying all this money.
Yeah, and you get nothing.
Exactly. You get a piece of paper. That's all you get.
That's all you get.
And you get friendships of a lifetime.
I don't know about that one.
I don't know about that either.
And maybe a wife.
I don't know about that one either.
Whoa. Too much?
Well, boys,
Too
we
much.
should probably introduce ourselves. How about Brandon? How about you go first?
Like, who am I? Should I tell that even though I don't know who that is myself?
You should tell him.
You should definitely tell me.
I mean,
Find yourself, Brandon,
I
right now.
believe my name is Brandon Gunder. I am from the beautiful, wonderful Sacramento, California. I lived there for 6 years, then traveled to Trashland and went to Ashland Middle School, high school, and now Ashland University, where I'll be in debt until I'm 90. So,
Woo!
Ooh, all
Nice
right.
job, boys.
And dead until we're 90.
all right, who is Isaac Payne?
Isaac Payne, guy who loves sports. I'm a sports management major here, and I'm willing to get a job anywhere with sports. Anything to do with sports, it's fine by me.
I thought you wanted a singing job.
You don't want to hear me sing. It's not good. It's not good. It's just not
Maybe
good.
you can audition for like American Idol.
No.
Maybe they'll take you.
No. I'm from good old Brunswick, Ohio. You don't need to know where that's at because it belongs in just Lake Erie. The bottom of Lake Erie.
What if our podcast listeners?
Oh, they understand.
What if they want to know where you are? What if they want to send fan mail?
If they want to send fan mail, they could just come right to Trashland.
Well, there you have it.
All right,
Steven?
Right to
who's
Trashland.
Steve Schrankel?
All right. Hello, everyone. My name is Steve Schrankel. I am also from the beautiful Brunswick, Ohio, a.k.a. Brunswick, Ohio. Near Cleveland, doesn't matter. Like you said, belongs in Lake Erie. Just has nothing but pizza shops and gas stations.
The most pizza shops.
Probably one of the most you'll ever see. So yeah, if you're looking to tour someplace for pizza shops, come on down to Brunswick. But anyway,
also Ashland. You can't forget Ashland.
yeah, we'll just
We
skip over
rival
Trashland.
Brunswick in that department.
No.
No.
One rivals
We're up
Brunswick.
there also.
No.
That and churches, which we keep
No.
building. For
No,
some
we have
reason.
we have 10 churches.
I mean, fun fact, we also have a strip club right across from a daycare center, so you can, when you're visiting town, drop off the kids and go on and have a grand old time, rip
There
out
you
the
go.
singles.
There you go.
But anyway, more about me. I am a journalism and digital media major, which basically means I do newspaper, radio, and TV. And like my buddy over here, Isaac, I am really into sports and would love to become a sports reporter someday from some major news network like ESPN or something like that. So yeah.
And if I ever become my main goal is to become a coach. If I ever become a coach for a football team, and Mr. Schrankel asks me the hard questions, I will tell him to get out, and he will not have any more press passes.
Tell him no comment.
Yeah.
Just
He's-
tell him no comment.
He's gonna have the
I'd
Bill,
rather just throw him out.
he's gonna have the
tell
Bill
him no comment and
Belichick
chuck him out.
mindset. He's gonna have the Bill Belichick mindset going into coaching, and I feel we're gonna be at odds.
We're on the Cincinnati.
Oh yeah.
We're on the
We're on to
Cincinnati.
Cincinnati.
We're on the Cincinnati.
All right.
Speaking of Cincinnati,
Hey.
hey, that's a great segue. We got the Browns in Cincinnati coming up.
Yes, we do. And the Browns are hot. Very hot heading into this game.
Hot
Exact-
like Eva Longoria.
Who?
You don't know who Eva Longoria is?
Okay, how about
All right, hold on for the Browns for a second.
how about Scarlett Johansson?
Okay.
All right.
Okay, you know who that is.
Or Mariah Carey in her prime.
What's your obsession with her?
Mariah Carey is.
Mariah Carey?
Yeah.
All I Want for Christmas Is You.
But
Is that
anyway.
your obsession?
That's a great song.
I'm sorry.
Eva Longoria, Google her when you get home.
Eva Longoria is a princess.
No, that's probably not the greatest of ideas.
No, it's a person.
I mean, you'll have a good time. You'll have a good time. You'll look at some pictures
No, I'm good.
that might be rated R.
Whoa, okay, we're not trying to
All right,
go there.
back to the Browns and the Cincinnati Bengals. What do we got
Yeah.
with this matchup here?
Well, we got Baker Mayfield, who is the best quarterback. Not Josh Allen. Josh Allen is
Well,
complete
the best
trash.
quarterback is in New Orleans.
No, Baker Mayfield's better than Drew Brees.
I
Baker,
beg to differ.
No, Baker. He's the touchdown maker.
If you can't tell by now, Isaac is a very big Browns fan.
Exactly.
Okay. My thing about Josh Allen.
Brandon is a Josh Allen fan. He's gonna go.
He's a Bills fan. I don't know why there's a Bills fan.
I love the Browns. I do. But on
clearly not.
on draft night, that's not who I wanted first pick overall. Steve Schrenkel. Who did I want first pick overall?
You wanted Josh Allen, and we watched the draft. I remember we were in a student's room here, and I said, you got so upset, and I said, well, what are you upset about? They got Baker Mayfield. They got the guy that's going to change their whole franchise.
Hey, I was one of the only ones in Cleveland to say, you need to take Baker Mayfield. I said it when the scouting combine. I said it at his pro day. Baker Mayfield is the perfect fit. And he looks like the perfect fit for the Cleveland Browns.
Actually, you know who the best fit would be? Nathan Peterman. The Browns should cut Baker Mayfield and then get Oakland to trade us Nathan Peterman. Nathan Peterman,
the
from
guy
Baker
that threw
Mayfield.
like 7 interceptions in
His
one
day
game.
is coming.
Yes.
His day is coming.
He's now with John Gruden and the Oakland Raiders. What has John Gruden done? He's traded Khalil Mack. Okay, you got first round pick. Whoa, whoop-de-doo. Too bad John Gruden's too old to be coaching. And what? You have Derek Carr, who's garbage. Amari Cooper, who he traded for a first-round pick. And Amari Cooper is a superstar now with the Cowboys. Come on.
Yeah.
So back to the Bengals and Browns. I believe the Browns will win this week. Easy. They're already a 7-point favorite in Vegas.
Ooh.
That's
7-point favorite.
That's a high favorite.
Now, that's a new one to hear.
That is a new one
you
for
know.
the Cleveland Browns.
Yeah, they're on a hot streak. I mean, I don't see why not.
I mean, Baker Mayfield's hot.
Yeah.
Freddie Kitchens has gotten going.
Baker, I mean, what do you think? What do you say? I mean, I know he's obviously a good football player, but he just seems to bring this type of energy that we haven't seen before. It's just his personality is almost infectious.
It is, and I've never seen any quarterback ever do this to his team. He elevates. He's brought Brashard Perryman, who has been garbage.
Who was the first round pick?
Who was a first round pick, but has been garbage in his career.
Baltimore is garbage.
Oh, they are.
They are.
But Baker Mayfield brought the best out of him. He's brought the best out of David Njoku. He's brought the best out of Jarvis Landry. And you got Mr. Nick Chubb, who you can give it to 5-6 yards, easy.
Another great pickup for the Browns last year. Nick Chubb having another
solid year.
Season,
second
solid
round
year.
Pick.
Yeah, second
round pick. Yeah, that's it's going to be a very entertaining game. And I've heard it's almost sold out. That's another thing.
Yeah,
that stadium's going to be rocking.
Baker did call for the Browns fans to come and, fill out the stadium. He wanted to see more fans.
Yeah, exactly.
He's going to get more fans. Speaking more onto the game, how many times do you think the camera's going to frame up onto Hugh Jackson when the Browns get a huge play or something? Because that was a favorite of mine.
That was my favorite too.
Faced Cincinnati.
I think it's going to be
last time.
There's going to be a lot of camera shots of Hugh Jackson in his face of like, oh, what am I doing here? Why am I here? But I do believe Hugh Jackson will be the next head coach of the Cincinnati Bengals.
So you think they're going to can Marvin Lewis?
I think Marvin Lewis is actually going to step down, and
he should have got fired like 10 years ago.
He should have got fired. He should never got hired, for my opinion.
So their solution to that is to replace trash with more trash than Hugh Jackson, who went 0-16 last year, as everybody knows. I mean, there was a parade and everything.
But he also did 336-1. He tied.
He did tie. You got to throw in the tie there.
He got a tie.
Got to give Hugh Jackson credit where credit's due.
But did you know that Greg Williams, he can lose I don't know how many games and still have a better record than Hugh Jackson?
Just goes to show you how bad of a coach Hugh Jackson was with his tenure with the Browns.
Maybe Hugh Jackson needs a hug.
Hugh Jackson needs a lot more than
he needs a hug. He needs a hug from Eva Longoria.
A lot more. Hey, I would love a hug from Eva Longoria. All right, yeah, sorry about that right there. We heard I don't know if you could hear it on the mic, but the door jiggled open, and I thought, maybe that was Eva Longoria herself in the flesh, and I wanted to go up and give her a hug. But I turned around, and it wasn't. It was just the janitors, so I was very disappointed. But that's, what happens.
You could have hugged them.
I could have.
You could have, but that would have been kind of weird.
They might have needed a hug.
Maybe they needed a hug, too.
That probably would have been weird.
It's Christmas time.
But that just goes to show you that's what happens when you're podcasting.
You never know what's going to happen.
Yeah, in the middle of Ashland University, out in public. So yeah, back to the Browns and Bengals here.
Want to get your predictions for this Sunday?
Yeah, I think we need some score predictions here. Why don't you?
Brandon, how about you go first?
Me?
Yeah.
It'll probably be a rout. I mean, the Bengals are without Andy Dalton and AJ Green.
And Tyler Boyd.
Tyler Boyd.
Yeah, like three are like their top three playmakers, and we're fully loaded. So I mean, probably 38-6 Browns.
What do you think, Isaac?
Oh, you want to know what I think?
Yeah.
42-0.
42-0.
Yep.
You don't think they're going to score any points?
No,
to the
this
Bengals?
Browns defense is legit.
And Denzel might be back.
Most takeaways. Denzel's back.
He might be
Terrence
back,
Mitchell
yeah.
on the other side, shutdown corner. Oh yeah, they have no chance. Jeff Driscoll's not that good of a quarterback.
No, he's not. No.
He's not a good quarterback. I will give the Bengals the benefit of the doubt. I will say 36-10. I'll give him some points.
Oh, look
Put some
at
points
you.
on the board.
Look at you
Yeah.
being nice.
I mean, come on. It's basically field goals for the most part. One touchdown here or there.
Oh, come on. Well, no, we just don't do sports on this podcast. We're going to talk about many, many, many different things. Just life in general. But our next thing is we got these 2 beef sticks here.
We even do taste testing here.
Exactly.
This was brought in by our friend Isaac here.
Yeah, and I got one beef stick which is an ostrich flavored, and another one that is kangaroo.
Now, on the ingredients, does it actually contain ostrich and kangaroo? What does it say on it?
It actually does. It contains beef and ostrich and kangaroo.
Interesting. I don't think I've ever had a jerky stick that had kangaroo or ostrich in it. I don't know how to feel about this. I'm just looking at it, and I mean, it smells like beef jerky.
It does.
Brought to you by Buffalo Bob's.
Looks like beef jerky.
Exactly.
I guess we'll try it out. What kind is this?
This is ostrich. It tastes like a regular... Oh, wait, it's got a sour taste to it.
It tastes like regular beef steak.
It kind of tastes. I'm feeling the sour taste. I don't know about the regular beef stick taste.
It tastes like beef jerky.
It's got a sour taste to it.
That must be that poor ostrich that they grinded up to make this.
Maybe this kangaroo jack thing will be better.
I see what you're saying about it. Yeah, it's just a little hint of sour.
Kangaroo with beef too.
I don't know how I feel about this one. What would you rate this out of 10? And all the beef jerkies you've had in your life.
I go 7.5.
7.5? That's pretty solid. 7.5 out of 10. What about you, Brandon? So it tastes like regular beef jerky.
I mean, it honestly does. It doesn't taste any different. I mean,
so nothing special.
It's got
On a
a kick
scale
to it.
on a scale of 1 to 10.
Probably the same. 7, 8. I mean, it's good.
7, 8.
Plus, I'm hungry too, so it tastes really good.
That's true. I'm gonna give this a 6.75.
Whoa.
Why so...
Whoa, that's
What
pretty.
was 6.75? Why not just
specific.
put 6.5?
That's pretty.
Because it's not terrible. I like it. It's not bad enough to be a 6.5. Like, I'm also kind of hungry too.
Maybe you need some ketchup. Just dip in some ketchup.
But
That's just wrong.
it's not
ranch.
No.
it's not low enough.
Onion sauce.
No. What's wrong with you?
Dip it in
Onion sauce?
How
Beef
you-
jerky?
How you're eating your beef jerky sticks? What are you doing with your life?
What have you done
Dip
in
it.
Ashland?
Dip it in some taco sauce. Cover it in cinnamon sugar. And then drink it.
That's just wrong. I don't know what you're doing.
I don't know. But yeah, 6.5 or 6.75 because it's not low enough to be 6.5 because I actually like it, but it's not like high enough to be a 7. I wouldn't go out of my way to go buy it.
Well, let's try this
Wait.
kangaroo.
Where'd you get these at?
Buffalo Bob's?
Yeah, where'd you get Buffalo Bob's?
Strongsville, Ohio.
Right next to Brunswick, Ohio. If you want to check that out, it's got a lot more restaurants and basically a lot more places to go to. They're basically better than us.
Yeah, pretty much.
I actually like this next one. What is this? Kangaroo beef? What is this thing? What is this one?
Kangaroo.
This one isn't sour.
This one tastes
It's not
good.
sour.
I like this.
It actually tastes pretty good. I would give this one an 8.5.
I'm feeling a solid 8 on this one.
It tastes a little different. I like it.
I would buy this one. It's got a nice little hint of,
I would too.
nice little kick to it.
Well, the other one had kick too. I mean,
But that one was sour. This one isn't.
yeah.
Well,
I want some milk now.
some milk.
Milk.
You know what you need to try?
Some milk. Some chalky milk.
I need some eggnog. You know what you need to have?
What's that?
Hot dog with peanut butter on it.
That just sounds painful.
It's actually not that bad.
Now that sounds absolutely disgusting and terrible.
Hey,
You sounds like you've
Peanut
tried
butter
it
and
before.
hot dog?
I've tried it.
Let's-
You know why I tried it?
Let's hear the story. Why
All
did
right,
you try
My
it?
crazy uncle. Okay, he's crazy. Now, when he kills. He lives in the middle of nowhere, and he kills anything that he finds. And so he bet me $20 to eat peanut butter on a hot dog. I did it. It's not that bad.
I mean,
I got $20.
Yeah, $20 out of it. I mean, what did it taste like?
Tasted like a hot dog with peanut butter on it. Right? No,
Interesting.
I mean, how about we put peanut butter on an actual, like, is it with bun or just a straight hot
with
dog?
bun.
With the bun.
With
With
the
the bun.
bun.
I
Put
mean,
the peanut butter and hot dog.
how
Slip
about
that boy in the
put some
bun.
jelly on there too?
You're just wrong.
You put peanut butter on a hot dog
Why would you put jelly on it?
to make it go together. Peanut butter and jelly on a
Peanut
hot
butter
dog?
and jelly hot dog.
Yeah, I mean,
Nah,
No? So peanut butter's fine, but jelly's just taking it too far.
exactly.
Does it depend on the flavor of jelly, like strawberry or grape?
Strawberry jelly
how
is
about
garbage.
peach jelly?
What's wrong with strawberry jelly?
It's garbage. Grape jelly is where it's at.
I mean,
Grape-
I'd like grape jelly over strawberry, but what's wrong with strawberry jelly?
I just don't want strawberry jelly.
Do you hate the color red?
No,
No. Just you like strawberries?
sort of.
Sort of. See, he's not a big strawberry fan. I mean, but I understand where he's coming
No,
from.
grapes.
Grape is
Grapes
where
are
it's
the
at.
boss. Grapes
Yeah.
are.
I like grapes. Peanut butter on a hot dog. Hey, if you didn't know, not that bad. Have your uncle bet you $20 to try it, and
That's an
There
You
you
get
go.
your free $20.
you get free
Easy
$20. I mean, we all have our crazy uncles out there.
Oh, would you look at that, guys? The Cavs are winning at halftime, 46-41.
Oh, and who is their opponent tonight?
They're playing the Charlotte Hornets, and they are playing in Charlotte.
The Michael Jordan led Charlotte.
Michael
yeah,
Jordan
Charlotte,
is
yeah.
trash.
Yes.
Michael Jordan.
We have already determined here that the
Michael-
GOAT
The goat is
and
Michael.
It's
savior
Jetty
of the
Osman.
NBA is Jetty Osman.
Actually, the goat is Ante Zizic.
No.
But yeah, the Cavs are obviously
Trash.
no. I mean, they're kind of rising up now.
They need to be trash.
They need to be trash, but they
They're
won.
not apparently, they're not taking for Zion.
They
They're
need to-
trying to
They
win.
need to
beat
tank.
the Pacers last
And the
night.
Pacers are a very good team. They were
I mean,
on
they're
what,
in the
7-game
playoffs.
win streak?
If we're out of the lottery, I believe we have to give
The pick to Atlanta.
That was in the Corver trade. We have to give Atlanta if our pick falls out of the lottery, we have to give them our first round pick.
It's actually top 10.
It is
Is it-
top
is it-
10.
is it top 10?
It's top 10.
Why are we trying to win? Like trade Kevin,
I think
trade Tristan.
Well, Kevin and Tristan
I mean-
aren't even playing.
I know,
Right.
but when they get healthy, they need to just trade them. There's no point of even competing this year.
You're going to want to Kevin Love and
Right.
Tristan Thompson.
I think the win was good for them, and I don't think they're going to win enough games where they're going to have to worry
I don't know
about
what the
not
standings
being in
are.
the lottery. Because now I think they
What are
only
the
have
standings?
8 wins. Correct me if I'm wrong.
I think we have 8. I think
Yeah,
now.
we have 8. But it looks like our leading scorer tonight, well, we're tied with Jordan Clarkson and Rodney Hood, both with 9 points.
Last night's win was a great win. They basically, I mean, shut
down Victor
Oladipo, which was pretty impressive. And they were missing a bunch of players. Clarkson was out
Yeah.
last night, and a whole other slew of players.
Yep.
So I think it's a good win for a young team, and I mean, it kind of sucks that it hurts our tanking, but it gives them a boost of confidence.
I think we're top 5 right now. Top five in worst record. Like Bulls, Hawks,
Suns.
and Suns. They all have 7.
Suns are probably the worst team.
and we have 8. So we're top 5 right now. So
right. But it's a boost for the team and a boost for Larry Nance Jr., who had that tip-in
Tip-in.
for the win.
And he had a monster game. He had, 15 points, 16 rebounds?
Yes, he is a very good young player that the Cavs need to build around.
Yes, and they locked him up, so you don't have to worry about him leaving anytime
Yeah.
soon. But you build a team, you got a team of Kevin Love, Tristan Thompson, Larry Nance Jr., Colin Sexton, Jetty Osman, and whoever you get in the draft, R.J. Barrett, Zion Williams, whoever, you can compete next year for a playoff spot.
Oh, yeah.
Easy.
a
in
playoff
Eastern.
spot, not for a champion. That's
Oh, no, you're not going to
Well,
play.
no.
That's not gonna
I
win a
mean, that's part of the
You ain't going to get that
rebuilding.
till LeBron James
You have to
Jr.
rebuild.
comes here.
Look at
LeBron James Jr.
you got to look at how long it's taken for these teams to rebuild. I mean,
Steve
look at the
can't talk right
76ers.
now.
I can't English right now, which is fine. It's a normal trait for me.
You can't
You'll get
English.
used to
Nobody
it.
can English.
But I mean, look at the 76ers. They took forever to rebuild, but they finally did. I mean, they trusted the process.
But now they got Ben Simmons who can't shoot.
True.
And if he were to get a jump shot,
it'd be over.
It'd be over. The 76ers would just dominate.
No, you were naming off a list of players, Isaac, about who we're going into heading into the next season. What about Jordan Clarkson? What do you think about? Do we keep him moving forward? Do we use him as trade bait? What do we do with him?
I would keep him unless someone offers you an insane amount for him, but I don't see that happening. Just because he's on a losing team and he's just throwing up garbage numbers.
Right. I mean, even though he is, I kind of like him because he can kind of be instant offense. I mean, as you see right now, he's one of our leading scorers. I mean, he jacks up about 50 shots a game. Maybe only makes 25 of those, but hey, at least he's willing to try to spark the offense a little bit. So I agree with you. I think we should probably keep him moving forward. What do you think, Brandon?
Clarkson should go to the airport, take a one-way flight to Canada, and just stay there.
Why Canada?
Because.
What, is he going to go to Toronto to play with the Raptors?
No, he's not going to Toronto. He's going to Vancouver.
Why would he go to Vancouver?
He can go buy a house.
What, are you going to make the Vancouver Grizzlies?
No. He's not playing NBA. He's not playing NBA. He's going to go to Vancouver. He's going to buy a house in Vancouver, and he'll just work in real estate for the rest of his life.
Why real estate?
Because.
No one wants to move to Vancouver, Washington. Or Washington. Not in the United States.
See, you can't geography.
I can't even geography right now.
I mean, you're close. It's near Washington. I mean, it's right above Washington.
Okay.
But, I mean, Carson's, he's not that great. I mean,
he's a leading scorer, though.
He is. He's
instant off.
Instant offense.
I mean, he can go off. He can shoot. He can go off the dribble.
I think what Brandon's saying here is he wants to see Jordan Clarkson gone as soon as possible, and we'll buy him a one-way ticket to Vancouver.
I will. I'll buy him a ticket personally.
Well, there you go.
Then I'll send his mom some flowers.
Why?
I don't know why, but
he's just a nice person.
Yeah, no, I'll buy him a one-way ticket, but then I'll buy his mom flowers so she can just smell the flowers. Because her son will be in Washington.
Good job.
That's how you do it. Hey,
that's a nice
I hate
way.
your son so much. I bought him a one-way ticket to Vancouver, so I never have to see him again. Here's some flowers. Please forgive me.
You know what? And we're talking about the Cavs here and like how they should do to rebuild. What about these freaking Cleveland Indians?
What about LeBron James?
Man,
these Cleveland Indians. They're like, oh, that's fine. Let's just get rid of our best players. Michael Brantley, gone.
Yeah, Brantley's gone.
I can understand that. $18 million per year.
Yeah, I think it was a 2-year deal with the Astros.
Deal. It's worth $34 million, I do believe. And it's $18 million a year, which with the injury history, I can see why not. But still, at least make an offer.
Right, you got to make an offer. I felt the same way. I think it stung a little more because it was the Houston Astros. I don't know about you.
I mean, they did cheat. I mean, come on. There's no ands or buts. They cheated.
Yeah, we do not like the Houston Astros here. But, that Brantley hurt. And
you had Carlos Santana, but, I mean, Edwin and Carlos Santana are pretty much the same player. Yandy Diaz, he couldn't hit for power, so I understand that. And you get a young prospect who might be able to hit.
Yeah.
Brandon, what are you doing laying down?
Getting comfortable.
Yeah, you can't see it right now, but Brandon went from sitting up here to just laying down. His feet propped up on a stool chair right here, and looks like he's about to take a nap or die.
This is how I feel about the Indians. They make me want to take a nap.
I mean, watching baseball makes me want to take a nap. I put it on when I want to go to sleep.
It really does. I don't know how...
Playoff baseball is different.
It is different. The atmosphere is different, but people who can watch a full game of, not full 9 innings of baseball without, like, falling asleep or changing the channel, I don't know
baseball is a sport
how they do it.
You have to
be there.
You have to be there. It's different if you're there.
Yeah.
You have to enjoy watching that. I don't know. I played baseball for over a decade, and I don't know. I just appreciate the game. I mean, I know Steve played a little bit.
I played a little bit.
He got trained by Cleveland Indian for a baseball camp.
Yeah, he helped train me once during a baseball camp because I was a pitcher. Funny story aside here, I'm a left-hander, and I actually ended up throwing right-handed, and all growing up, my dad wanted to tie my right hand behind my back, so I would just throw left-handed. Because if you're a left-handed pitcher, you're good to go. You don't even have to be good.
Yeah, you just go to the majors immediately.
Yeah, I mean that's how it works, right? But my mom wouldn't let him, and that's kind of why I ended up here today, about $80,000 in debt.
Oh, there you go.
What
that's
happened.
Good. That's very good. Yeah, I'm about what? You got 2 semesters.
It might be more than that, to be honest. I didn't
We'll probably
do
make
the numbers.
At least 6 figures. We'll probably be at least 6 figures in debt. We'll probably $100,000 probably.
I'm only at about 16,000.
Really?
Yeah, I think Brandon's
Well,
got
I mean,
the
I only
numbers
paid
right.
how much for the first couple
Me and
semesters?
you.
Remember, my first 2 years I went to Tri-C, so it's all paid off.
He took care of a lot of his gen ed classes.
Yeah.
Didn't have to worry about it.
Yeah, I'm in trouble.
Yeah, you're in trouble.
Brandon, and I
you're not fine.
That's why I work at Home Depot.
are in a lot of
You
trouble.
work at Home Depot.
More saving, more doing.
You probably shouldn't have said that. We might get sued here.
Well, I'm just trying to pump up our brand. And
Pump up our brand.
Home Depot is...
We don't have a brand.
We don't have
just
a brand right
started.
now. We just started.
Home Depot. I work for Home Depot, and it's a great place to be.
I work
So,
for the Ups Life, or as
Yeah.
everyone knows it, the UPS
The Ups
store.
Life.
Good old UPS life. Yeah, I freelance for newspapers, the Ashland Times-Gazette, the Strongsville Post, and I also work for Ashland here doing replay for sports broadcasting. It's a fun
Didn't you
time.
also get meet Mr. Drennan on Drennan Live?
I did get to meet Mr. Bruce Drennan on Drennan Live. I got to job shadow him last summer. I just decided, I called him up and I said, hey, I'm interested in sports journalism, basically. Can I just kind of see what the TV production is like? I got to go down to the Fox Sports studio in Cleveland, in the Huntington Bank building, and I kind of got to see how he just went through his show. My favorite part about that was when he took calls from callers, 'cause that's always the best part.
I loved listening when on 92 through the fan. That's great when they take callers.
Yeah, another great thing. But a little bit back to the Indians. I mean, they losing all these players, and then they're shopping around Corey Kluber is the rumor going around. Got all these teams interested in them.
What they're looking at is like they want prospects and everyday players who are already in the major leagues.
I mean,
most teams are not willing to give up.
That is very true.
Well, I mean, if you're given a Cy Young pitcher, I want your top prospects. You better.
But he's a Cy Young pitcher that can't perform in the playoffs.
Well, 2016, he single-handedly...
Yes, he single-handedly took you to the World Series.
With Andrew Miller, those two single-handedly took us to the World Series.
But the next year, he was garbage. The year after, or to this year, he was garbage.
I think wasn't he injured, though?
It doesn't matter.
I mean,
if
he
you're
was,
injured, you say you're injured. Don't try to pitch when you're injured.
Yeah.
That's what cost us the New York Yankees series.
Yeah.
It was a tough time
And
for
they
him.
forgot how to hit. I don't understand how hard it is, but they forgot how to hit.
They just, these past couple of years, they just always seem, I mean, they were doing great during the regular season, and then they get to the playoffs, and it's like they hit a wall.
We got to remember, too, the AL Central is garbage.
But I mean, I don't, ever since that 2016 World Series loss, it's just been downhill from there. For
Yeah, we don't speak of that around here.
Mother Nature did not want us to
All
celebrate.
because of a rain delay.
To celebrate an NBA title and a World Series championship all in the same year.
That was the greatest time to be a sports fan in Cleveland history, was that Cleveland Cavaliers championship. But I predict in the next 5-10 years, you're going to get a Cleveland Browns Super Bowl.
A Super Bowl in the next
5-10 years.
5 to 10 years. Interesting. All right.
Yeah. And when that happens, there won't be any more Cleveland because they're just going to burn it down.
They're going to burn it down?
They're just going to burn it down.
Set Lake Erie on fire?
Probably. I mean, they set
well.
the river on fire. Why not Lake Erie?
The Browns are doing, I mean, they're heading in the right direction. They're drafting better. That's the
I mean,
thing.
they have John Dorsey, who knows everything about football.
Yeah. Drafting Baker, Nick Chubb. He didn't draft Myles Garrett.
Basically bringing a whole new roster in.
Yeah. Trading Deshaun Kaiser for, who did they trade Kaiser for?
They traded him for
Randall?
5th and 6th round picks.
Was it Randall? Didn't they trade?
Yeah, he was in the Randall trade.
Randall,
The
that
Randall
was
trade.
And Demarius Randall, Packers were idiots. They put him at corner.
Yeah.
That's not his natural position. He's not going to do
safety,
well.
Isn't he?
Yeah, and he was garbage at corner. Moved him to safety for the Browns. Boom.
Okay.
He was almost a Pro Bowler.
Yeah.
That's why Mike McCarthy got fired.
Yeah, Mike McCarthy is not a good coach. I don't want him as the next head
we do
coach
not,
of the
Mark.
Cleveland Browns.
And that's a good segue into, speaking of the Browns, 5 to 10 years, who will be the head coach leading that heading into it? I mean, what do we do with Greg Williams?
I would keep Greg Williams and Freddie Kitchens.
But how long do we keep him for? Like another year? Do we go for the full-on extension?
Oh no! If you're gonna bring Greg Williams back, you have to give him 3 to 4 years.
You think go him at least 3 to 4 years?
You can't just give him a year extension and be like, okay, let's see what happens. You can't do that.
And why?
You have
not?
to have a commitment.
You think you have to have that commitment?
Greg Williams would not. I don't think he would accept it.
Really?
Yeah, you can't do any coach like that. Only the Browns would be the ones. I mean, they did it with Chudzinski.
Right.
Hired him for a year and fired him.
Right.
You can't do that. You have to have consistency.
Well, I think Dorsey knows that.
Dorsey knows, and that's why I think he's going to do a full coaching search.
He'll give him
I
3
believe in
years.
whatever he does. Anybody he picks, I believe in because John Dorsey has already done so much for the Browns that he
Lincoln
has my
Riley.
trust.
We
And I
believe.
can't say that about any front office people, including Ray Farmer, Mr. Lombardi,
Mark Shapiro.
Mark Shapiro.
He's for the Indians.
I know. That's why I said that.
No, I said for the Browns.
Oh, I thought we were talking about Cleveland sports.
Oh. No.
I mean, in general.
Well, in general.
Yeah.
Well, Dan Gilbert's an idiot. He's not even. He's the owner.
He's probably worse than
We don't
Farmer.
talk about
Jimmy Haslam's an idiot too.
Dan Gilbert
Yeah.
or
Dan
Jimmy
Gilbert.
Haslam.
He can't spend his money right.
They keep me up at night.
Well, then you got Mr. Dolan. He
Oh.
can't pay because he
He
got
won't
no
pay.
money.
Yeah. Yeah, we just ignore the owners and then just kind of, follow the success. But, yeah, I think I could kind of agree with that. Do a full coaching search, and then whatever Dorsey decides what's right for the team moving forward is, what they got to do. I think it depends on also a lot, how Baker's feeling. I think you got
Stephen
to
A. Smith,
get his opinion.
the next coach of the Cleveland Browns.
Stephen A. Smith is an idiot.
Stephen A. Smith.
And if Stephen A. Smith ever listens to this, I hope he knows he's an idiot. Same with Damian Woody.
I would be.
Will
blessed
Cain was the only sane one at
if
ESPN.
Stephen A. Smith, if he listens to this podcast, we've made it. We've made it.
Now, what are you referencing when you're talking about Will Cain, Stephen A. Smith,
Will
and
Cain's not bad.
No, Will Cain actually understands. This is when
Damian
Mr.
Woody.
Baker Mayfield was like,
Oh, about
he's not on our team.
yeah,
about Hugh Jackson?
Yeah.
the Hugh Jackson thing.
Yeah, Damian Woody's like,
I don't know.
yeah, he needs to be
Grow up.
quiet.
He needs to grow
No,
up, yeah.
he doesn't need to grow up.
No,
That is
I'm
Baker
saying
Mayfield.
that's what he said.
Yeah.
That's not what I said.
Right.
Baker
That's what he
Mayfield
said.
is mature. That's just him.
I
He's
mean,
brash.
There are problems.
He's
He had
outspoken.
problems in
Yeah.
college, though.
He had,
But
I mean,
he's
he had
brash.
problems.
he had one problem.
He had three
He had one problem in college.
He had
with the
three.
police. No, with the police.
with the police and on field. He had a bunch of problems on field.
No, he didn't.
On field is really not a big issue.
Kansas State didn't grab him in his junk. That's
Yeah.
just competitive. I played high school football. I played middle school football.
But
that happened in
doesn't-
middle school football. It doesn't. That's just competitive. That's not. There's nothing wrong with.
But
I don't
it's
find
Division
anything
I
wrong. with it.
Oklahoma football. You shouldn't be grabbing your.
Who
freaking-
cares? That's his competitive edge.
I mean, go for it. I guess. I mean,
All that matters at the end of the
That's
day
not my
is
He's
style.
outspoken.
seeing the W's on the board. going
Exactly,
across.
and he's brought W's. Ever since Freddie Kitchens has took over, Freddie Kitchens went to Baker and's like, what do we do best? Baker told him, boom, you have an offense that works.
I know
It's
I'm not
that
a
hard.
big Baker fan, but I'm glad he's helping the Browns. It's just Josh Allen is like my type of quarterback. It's just I like a even keeled quarterback.
See,
I mean, it's just,
Now, I would like to argue
I mean-
Josh Allen would not succeed here with that type of attitude.
No.
You need Baker's type
Yeah,
of attitude,
I
that outspoken
agree, I
brashness.
agree. That's
He
just-
gives the Browns a swagger they have not
Yeah.
had in years.
But I hate people that kept saying like Josh Allen's gonna be a bust. He's a trash quarterback. He's good. It's just he wouldn't. You're right. He wouldn't fit this system.
I think he is a bust.
He's not gonna be a bust.
I think he can't. He cannot throw in the window.
he's got like 4 wins.
He had a 53. Well, I think it was a 53%
He's got more
completion
wins than-
percentage.
it was
in
not.
college.
It was not good in college.
At Wyoming.
That doesn't
Wyoming.
mean anything.
Yet,
That
oh
doesn't
my.
mean anything.
Oh.
4 wins right now with a trash team. The Bills aren't that good. Once they give him more weapons, he'll be fine. Give him another year, he'll improve.
It'll be interesting to see. I mean, I don't know. It's,
What do you think Sean McDermott's going to make it out of this year?
Who?
Isn't that that
Sean
coach's name?
McDermott?
Who's his coach?
I don't know who his coach is.
You don't know whose coach
Is
is?
it McDermott?
You're the one that's a Buffalo
Yeah, you're
fan.
a Buffalo Bills fan.
Who's his?
I think we got a fair weather fan over here.
Oh,
I just
I think he just picked a team out of a hat. I think that's
no,
what it
it's
is.
Josh.
It's Sean McDermott.
Is it? Okay, it's McDermott.
Oh, there you go.
Alright.
He's more of a Bills fan than you are.
Well,
And
he'll make it.
he was the defense coordinator for the Carolina Panthers before he got the Bills job.
Ah, I think Baker's legit. He's the real
He's
deal.
good. I'm not debating that.
I don't know about. Josh Allen's been good. I'm not sold on him yet. It's only
So,
the first year.
Lamar and Rosen and Darnold. Darnold's not bad. You're just having bad.
I think
rookie
it's
years.
too soon to tell.
Yes.
It's only the first year.
Yes.
In my personal opinion, I think Allen is going to bust as well.
What?
But it's too soon to tell whether he's going to be good or
I think
bust.
Rosen's going to be the biggest bust.
Well, we don't know. I mean, maybe.
I think Rosen's going to be the biggest bust because the one thing coming out of college.
he doesn't have passion for the game.
Exactly. He does not. And if you don't have passion for the game, you can't play football.
And that's what Baker
Baker's
has.
The opposite.
Yeah,
that's what Baker.
He has the passion for the
I
game.
agree. That's what Josh Allen has too. I do think
What?
he has. I think he likes playing football,
Yeah, Josh. Yeah.
but I don't think Rosen does. I think he's
Yeah.
just in it for the money.
yeah.
And honestly, his parents are rich, so
Yeah.
it doesn't really matter.
just
to
like
him.
just like Manziel.
He gets a couple concussions, he's gone. He's
Oh.
done. He's gonna
Done.
leave.
Johnny's parents were rich too, and he didn't care about football.
He didn't care, yeah.
That's his problem. That's his problem.
Johnny's an idiot.
He had
He can't play football.
he had plenty of
He went to the
talent.
Canadian Football League and threw 5 interceptions in one game.
That was the craziest thing I'd ever seen in my life. You go to the Canadian Football League, you throw, what did you say it was, 5 interceptions?
5 interceptions.
And then you
In the
get
Canadian
benched, and
Football
then
League.
Johnny's comeback, it's not looking so hot. It
No.
doesn't look like it's
No.
ever gonna happen.
He's got plenty of money though. He'll be fine.
He's got plenty of money,
He's got
but
plenty of money.
he's not going to play football
No, he's
in
not.
America.
No.
Unless he goes, well, the XFL, but he's not. I don't think he will be allowed in the XFL.
Vince won't
The
allow him.
XFL.
You got a problem with the XFL?
Vincent Kennedy McMahon.
Oh yes, trying to revive the XFL when it failed tremendously when they first tried to launch it.
Just believe in Vince.
Believe in
No
Vince.
chance in hell.
Vince McMahon trying to bring back the XFL in what's the year 2020, I think.
Yep, 2020. It would be February, so it's right when nothing's going on besides basketball.
Well, there you go. Yeah, when it first launched, it was a disaster, and I think it's going to be a disaster again.
It probably will.
But Vince has the money to throw at it, so I say go for
Go
it.
for it. Yeah, why not?
I mean, obviously, we don't
That's
have.
what I say about college too. Why not?
Why not? You know what? Yeah, I like that. I mean, do you have any stories like that where you're just like, you know what? Why not? In college?
Let's see. My college life.
Yeah, at Ashland here.
At trash.
I know it's quite an experience.
Yeah, it's like
A lot of strange things happen.
it's like when you
here.
go to class. It's like, why not?
Why not?
Why not?
Yeah.
You ask yourself, do I really want to go to class?
The podcast.
Why not?
Why not?
It's all about the Three Eagle experience. So like we're all about hyping up Ashland. All right, Schrenkel and Payne. Why did you come to Ashland University?
It's cheaper than any other university, and Baldwin Wallace is a piece of garbage.
All right, I'll do some hyping up because they've helped me out a lot with my career. I transferred to Ashland University because I made a very dumb choice when I was a stupid 18-year-old and picked out the wrong career. I thought I was going to be a meteorologist, aka weather boy, for those who don't know. Yeah, it turns out that involves a lot of math, and while I thought I was good at math, I really wasn't. So yeah, I changed my career over to journalism and found Ashland because my other college, I didn't like it. Just wasn't going well.
And you were like in Pennsylvania.
And I was in the other college was all the way out into Pennsylvania, which was like a 3.5-hour drive, out of state tuition. It was just a whole slew of things that just sucked about it. So I see the journalism department here on Ashland, and I see they have like a converged media program, and I'm like, hey, it's like you said, why not?
Why not?
So I decided to transfer here, and I transferred here 2 weeks before classes started
That's
in
the way
fall
to
of
go.
2017, because you know what I said? Why not? Exactly.
Exactly. I mean, I was literally 2 weeks before classes started here too, because I was supposed to go to Baldwin Wallace, but they said that some of my credits wouldn't transfer, so I said, ha, you're funny, I'm not going there. Came to Trashland, and I do commute, which is not a bad drive, like some people say.
But yeah, shout out to the Ashland Digital Media and Journalism Department. They've done great things for me. I've been able to be out in all aspects of the media, TV, radio, newspaper, and really have gotten just a myriad of opportunities that I wouldn't have gotten anywhere else. So shout out to them, and yeah, I recommend if you're interested in journalism or anything like that, you come check out Ashland University.
Yeah, and I say stuff about Ashland University, but I love sports management. Their program is really, really good. They really help you out, and they try to get you to do anything with internships and all that fun stuff.
Yeah, I mean, we call it Trashland and stuff just because we're joking around and we're college students. Of course, we do that. We like to make fun of. We like to make fun of the things. There's a lot of great things here, but there's a lot of things we can make fun of too. And it's more fun to make fun of things than
Oh boys, let's see
do
what's
stuff
going
like
on
that.
and what is going on in the news today.
Let's see what our breaking
What's
news
today's
is.
date?
18.
18th. My gosh.
December 18th.
Next week's already
2018.
Christmas.
Oh, Christmas, boys! You got your Christmas shopping done yet?
You're funny.
Actually, it's the 19th.
Oh, it's the 19th.
Yes,
Oh,
it
I thought
is.
18th.
Nice job, Brandon.
I'm
Nice
sorry.
job.
Way to just tell our listeners the wrong
I'm
date.
sorry.
They thought they had one more day to Christmas shop. Well, they were,
Oh.
they were procrastinating
Guess
Christmas shopping.
what?
But anyway, yeah, right before Christmas. I mean, I don't know about you, Brandon, but I like to procrastinate when I
Oh,
Christmas shop.
That's
yeah.
my middle name.
Yeah. When was the latest you shopped for like Christmas gifts?
Christmas
Now.
Eve.
Christmas Eve?
No.
Like at night or
Give
in the
him a
morning?
In the morning.
In the morning.
Give him like a
I've done that
toothbrush.
before. The worst I ever done was doing that at the Strongsville South Park Mall.
South Park.
At right before on Christmas Eve. It was basically in the morning, and it was packed. It was packed full of cars. Getting in was a disaster. Getting out was another disaster in itself. It took 2.5 hours just to get out of the parking lot. And I don't recommend doing something like that if you're looking for last-minute Christmas shopping gifts. Just, I'd say just buy it online and just have it shipped later than Christmas. And just say, yeah.
How about this? The backpack kid, the kid that had made the dance for Fortnite.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he's suing Fortnite. Look at that.
The floss dance. He's not the only one. I don't know if you guys saw, but Carlton.
Yeah.
For the Carlton dance is also suing Fortnite.
Shouldn't he be suing Call of Duty too?
Why is Carlton
Isn't it in Call of Duty?
I think that is, and I think that's also in another game, and I can't quite put... I think it's in Destiny as well.
Is it?
Those dances are.
I know it's not in Red Dead Redemption 2, because obviously there is none.
Lenny.
Red Dead Redemption 2, by the way, one of the greatest games I've ever played in.
Lenny! It's a great game, and I won't spoil it too much, but there's a mission in there that refers to that sound that we just made, that Lenny sound.
Lenny!
And it's probably one of the greatest missions I've ever played in a video game. So
you have to play to experience it.
You have to play.
It's an experience.
But yeah, everybody's suing Fortnite nowadays for stealing dance moves and stuff.
Everybody's suing anybody so they can get money.
I guess so. I mean, can you copyright a dance move?
I don't see why not. I think you could just copyright whatever you want.
Probably. I mean, people copyright catchphrases and stuff all the time, so
yeah.
Why not a dance move?
We should probably copyright Three Eagles, but
Probably. I mean, somebody probably already did it, and we're probably going to get sued.
Oh, probably. I mean, that's probably normal.
Yeah, it's fine. It's just part of the learning experience.
Yeah, when the YouTube site gets taken down. Oh yeah.
It's just part of learning. That's what we're doing here. We're learning. We're always learning.
We are always learning.
You know what else we should learn about?
Learn something new
about
every day.
this video right here.
What's that video?
What is this video?
What is this?
Watch this.
No, we're good.
We should definitely watch it.
No,
I'm good.
No, I'm good.
I
I'm
think
good.
we should.
Brandon put up a video of some very suspect stuff that
Yeah.
says...
Yeah, just don't go there.
I
Brandon,
don't think-
tell us about how our viewers can go and help us build this podcast into a bigger one.
Well, there is an app called Patreon. You can download it on either the Apple Store
Or Play Store, if you
or
have
Play
Google
Store.
Play Store, and look us up. Three Eagles Experience. I'll make an account here after we sign off. But yeah, please help us. We're
Also,
poor.
too, we're going to try to find a way to do it on YouTube. That way you can just go from there.
Yeah.
Yes,
we're
make
poor
it
college
nice
students
and
who need
easy.
help.
And if you like it, subscribe to our channel.
Yes, make sure to hit that like button and
Like,
subscribe as
subscribe.
always. You know, all that mumbo jumbo that you hate to hear, but do it anyway.
Yeah, just do it for us.
We
It
really
means
need
a
it.
lot. Every time we see one, we give joy.
Exactly.
Every time we see a like, we see Lenny!
Exactly. Like every time I see that, I feel less and less dead on the inside.
Yeah.
But yeah, do that. Please do that. We're three broke college students.
We're just
trying
doing
to
this for fun. We love sports.
do
We
this.
love
We love
just talking
sports. We love
to
just
each
talking. We figured we'd give it a shot. Why not? Leave some feedback too. Why not? Don't make fun of us too
Comment
bad.
down below.
No.
On social media, I'll create a Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. Three Eagle Experience. Make sure to follow us on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram, and all the other social media sites that the kids are doing nowadays.
Yeah,
Okay.
everybody's doing it.
Everyone's doing it.
Tell your grandma, tell your grandpa,
Tell everyone.
tell your pet dog, your cat. Tell them to hit like and subscribe.
Also, too, if you're looking for late Christmas presents,
Yep.
what you can always do is go to your local UPS store and you can pack and ship things.
Oh.
Whoa! Look, little plug.
Hey. So yeah, head on over to UPS, aka UPS.
Yes.
and
Also,
go
if
on-
you're looking to buy lumber, go to Home Depot.
Also, too, if you want, my mom also sells on eBay, bus driver 0361. If you do that, she has tons and tons of things on there. She has a full store of things. And she's open all year round, so you can get it anytime you want.
I feel bad, guys. I don't have any
You don't
shameless
go-
plugs to
Come on,
go.
you gotta have a plug.
Yeah,
Any
plug
shameless
some.
plugs?
Plug your social media.
Plug-
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I mean, I can plug my social
There
media.
you
Hey,
go.
I need more Twitter followers always. I'm trying to be a growing reporter. Follow me on Twitter at @TheRealShrankle. The Real Shrankle, not the fake one.
The real one.
The real one.
Spell your name.
Shrankle, SHRENKEL. Hit that follow button. And yeah, follow The Real Shrankle.
Oh, no. You want to follow me. You want to follow me. Mine, the @ is @the real no knees, which it's at the THE real REAL no NO knees NE or I can't even spell. At Knees.
There we go. The real no-knees, the real Schrankle.
And the reason I have that as my Twitter, well, I played football, and I have bad arthritis in my knees. But I would still do it again. Football is the greatest thing I ever did. Taught me a lot. Taught me about leadership. Taught me about life.
There you go. What about you, Brandon? What's your social media to
Just
plug?
my name, at Brandon Gunder, on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Follow me for hockey, basketball, baseball, relationship
No,
goals.
don't follow him. It's not a good idea.
Relationship
Don't.
goals.
Yeah, I follow him, and I regret it every
At
day.
the Gunder.
At the Gunder.
You should change it to At the Gunder.
I will
You
do
should.
that. At the gun show.
At the gun.
At the,
the
oh, whoa!
At the gun show.
Oh.
Hey, ladies, look out.
Yeah, all the girls want to follow
we're not
me.
there yet.
Also,
Oh.
Isaac, you have anybody you want to ask out?
Nah, not right now. I'm good.
No.
How about you, Brandon?
Do I have
Yeah,
anybody?
Brandon.
Not on this campus, but somebody else.
Are you gonna?
Somebody else.
Somebody
Interesting.
else.
No, you never told me about
Yeah, you
this.
never told me about this. Oh, he's getting his
No,
phone.
he's getting his phone. Okay. He's unlocking his phone.
Oh boy.
I am. Well, I mean, I've known her for a while though, so
Really?
she knows who she is.
Where's she? Where's she from? How do you know her?
She's at Walmart.
Is she
At Walmart.
The actual Walmart.
Wally World.
Wally
in
World.
Trashland?
Yeah, I graduated with her.
You did.
Whoa.
Cashier?
She's a overnight stock.
I have to go in there and tell you that you're trash.
She works at third shift.
I do, yeah,
So
don't
it's
worry.
hard for me to see her, but
I'll tell her all the great
you
things
tell her.
about you.
Tell her.
What's her with? I mean,
She's blonde.
okay.
She's blonde.
All right.
She's blonde.
I see you're a blonde guy.
So you're in the blonde.
Actually, I'm a brunette, but
Whoa.
no.
Whoa.
Oh,
Taking a ride on the wild side.
but you know what? The heart wants what it wants.
I guess so. And you got any plans here? I mean, I don't want to give away too much in case she happens to listen to this, which I
She's not gonna listen.
highly doubt it. But what's,
No.
Hey,
what's
if you share it on Twitter and Facebook, you might.
what's your plan of attack here?
Plan of attack?
Yeah.
Ask her out.
There you go.
Yeah, then ask her
We're winding down here.
to go
but
bowling.
There you go.
What are you guys doing over Christmas?
Ah, yes. Last minute Christmas things. Brandon, let's start with you. What are you doing over Christmas?
Working at the Home Depot.
But what about
What about
like,
Christmas
with,
Eve and
like,
Christmas Day?
like,
What do
with
you
I
do?
don't
family
know.
and stuff,
I don't know.
friends?
Going to my Uncle Dan's. To,
There you go.
Oh,
Yeah, lives in Ashland, so
Oh, there you
get
go.
together with my weird family.
oh yeah, gonna have plenty
No,
of good
you,
food
you,
and stuff.
you don't know what a weird family is until you met my family.
Ooh.
My family is weird.
Tell me about that.
Well,
Give me a quick rundown.
my uncle, he like I said, he hunts and everything like that. But at one time he had turtle soup and he had the back of the turtle, the shell. He ate out of that. So
I mean, why not?
I mean, I just
Why
don't, I just
not?
don't question it.
Why not?
Yeah, my family is just crazy. They're all crazy. My mom and dad are fine. My sister's fine. My brother's fine. My nieces and nephews fine.
Just everybody else.
Just
is
everybody else is crazy.
Mm.
Yeah, well, you got a huge family.
I do,
Yeah.
and they're all crazy.
But what about plans for you? What are you doing over
I'm
Christmas
gonna have
break?
me and my parents. We're having my sister and my brother and all them over.
Okay.
So, how about you, Mr. Schrunkle?
Oh,
You say Schrunkle?
I say Schrunkle, Skankle.
he
Skankle?
calls me whatever. I mean, yeah, he calls me.
I
whatever he
mean,
wants to.
We've
Skankle.
known each other for what?
Oh God,
We met in what, second grade?
too damn long.
What is that? How many years is that?
See, this is the part where I said I was very bad at math. This is why I didn't was a meteorologist. I don't know.
Yeah.
The math on that is too much, but
It's
it's been
been years.
a very long time. But yeah, for my Christmas, what we do is we invite over my my grandmother on Christmas and my brother, and we have like a turkey and stuffing and stuff like that. Just have a nice little small family get together.
There you go.
Just simple stuff like that. Opening presents, and yeah, it's a fun time.
Anything else you guys want to say?
I don't know.
Anything?
I think we've covered all for the first podcast. We should save something for
Yeah, we don't
Oh.
want to give away all
Our
our tricks
weekly-
immediately.
probably our weekly podcast or so. maybe
Oh yeah, we're going to be
weekly.
on at least once a week. Maybe once we get more and more people.
Right.
Once we get down with it, probably do it twice a week.
Yeah, once we figure out actually what we're doing, that's when you know what will be the real deal. But we'll see what happens. I'd say this was a pretty successful first.
Oh,
podcast.
I think it is.
For all the trouble we had at the beginning, and
Oh yeah, we're
Let's
not
read the
gonna
mic.
we're not going to talk
Right.
about that.
It's
Yeah,
not the microphone's fault. It's apparently the software's fault.
apparently it is the software's fault. But yeah,
Alrighty.
I think
Signing
we're
off?
Yeah.
I think we're signing off.
All right. I'm Isaac.
I'm Steve Schrenkel.
You're Steve Schrenkel.
I am
You're Steve Schrenkel.
Actually, no. I'll
That
change
makes
it.
me-
I'm Mr. Payne.
Oh, he's Mr. Payne.
He's
Mr.
bringing
Payne.
he's bringing the pain.
I am bringing the pain.
Yeah, no, I'm Steve. I'm just Steve.
You're just Steve?
I'm just Steve.
You're just Steve.
Are
you Mr. Gunter or are you just Gunter?
I'm the BLG.
The
what?
BLG.
You're not a BLT.
BLG.
He's the BLG. He's
No,
rebranding
you're
himself.
for now on the BLT, in my opinion.
I'll take it. I'm the BLT.
All right, we got a nickname, and this was
This was the
Nicknames,
3.
Eagle.
Xperience.
There we go.
We'll get it down next time.